Hello everybody, I am Psy, and welcome back to a long overdue Zerg vs Terran cast on the Shattered Temple. Rather, not Lost Temple, that's not even a map anymore. I'm just coming off of streaming for about 3 hours or so. You can catch my stream at twitch.tv/PsyStarcraft, where I now have a webcam set up so you can see my sexy mug. I know all of you have been like, Psy, what do you look like? Are you Asian? Are you cerebral palsied up or something? I don't know. That was kind of mean. I didn't mean that. That's a terrible example. But I am a very white person, and I guess you'll just have to check out my stream or my VODs to find out. It was a lot of fun. Mixed results as usual. I need to get back in the game, but I am now casting once again. It is Sagamin in the bottom as the blue Terran against vilePsY in the top as the red Zerg. You can check out vilegaming.com if you want to follow our members, Spanishiwa, Yong, Chance, lots of awesome players. Check it out. Support Team Vile and me and stuff like that. So, yeah, good times. ZVT's Terran not being scouted in the eastern position on the Shattered Temple. And I kind of forget how to play this matchup, honestly. But, you know, it's kind of fun because you forget how to play a matchup, so you just do whatever the hell you want. And there's not a lot of stress and pressure, and it's just like try to steamroll your opponents whatever way you can. Sagamin sending out an SCV right away. Now, he knows I am not over here because he did scout for an Overlord that I would be sending, so he's going to the right location. He's going to be denying this expansion for a little bit. This SCV is so annoying. Usually you see this from a Protoss, but not a whole lot from a Terran. I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw it on like an engineering bay. He's got 125, so he could do that. Is he going to try it? He's kind of low now, even if he were to throw it down. No, he's not, so he gets to 10. He does, ooh, that's tricky. Looks like he's going to run with that 10 life SCV, but he scoots on around, and he's probably going to start a bunker. His barracks is up. He's going for the orbital command, 100 minerals. Marine on the way. There goes the bunker, and this is the reason this is tricky is because I can pretty much see any SCVs that's running up to bunker, and so I'm like, okay, his right SCV got away. Just keep an eye out for bunkers. So, especially now because I can see this left side. So this is actually pretty sneaky from Sagamin. Now I see that SCV and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill this bunker that hasn't even started yet. Little do I know the bunker's already complete. And even if this SCV is weak, the other SCV can repair it. It can repair itself in the bunker with auto repair. And now I'm kind of annoyed by this because he was able to sneak that SCV by. It's a really risky play. He would have lost a lot of money if it didn't work. And is this Marine gonna get in? I'm trying to block off this entrance right here with the drone. No, it doesn't happen. The SCV gets, or the Marine gets in, putting up a follow-up bunker. Snipes one drone. This drone has a kill somehow. He must have killed an SCV. Snipes one drone, trying to get a second Marine in the bunker, but I don't want that to happen. I'm keeping an eye on this Marine. I'm going to send in the drones. No, he's going to go around the other way. Is he actually going to get in? Oh, he does. Stupid drones. Terrible control by myself. Should have been watching that Marine. I wanted to kill that SCV, though. The SCV did go down at the cost of one more drone. So the harvester count is now 13 to 15. Not something you want to see. This Marine doesn't have a chance, so probably shouldn't have worried about rallying any more Marines in there. Now the good news is, it's going to take him a long-ass time to kill this hatchery. He's not going to be able to get any Marines or SCVs through to complete that bunker. This is just kind of wishful thinking right here. And I do have a spine on the way that's almost finished that will be able to poke away at that bunker. Down goes that SCV. The Queen can reach this bunker to take that down. And I really just need to drone up at this point. Sagamin, meanwhile, now running off of a reactor barracks, almost anyway. He'll likely be swapping that onto the factory, going for Hellions, and he's got a starport, so maybe Hellion drops, or Hellions into Banshees. He does cancel that bunker, waits a nice duration for that, and this poor little spine just cannot reach that bunker. Gonna reposition it and stab at it this way. Now, this is kind of where you want to balance it. You want to keep your hatchery at somewhat high health, but you also don't want to send in your Lings and Queens right away and lose units. And that was just a test. I wanted to see if he was attacking the hatchery specifically or if he would auto-attack the Queen. Right now, he is attacking the hatchery specifically, and he does manage to salvage it. I wanted to kill the bunker before he could salvage it, but it doesn't happen. Those Marines go down, and now we are progressing into the mid-game. It's now 25 to 19. Looks like he has a Banshee on the way. So this will be a 1-star port Banshee followed by a command center, so I'm doing a little bit of everything. And when you see 1-star port, your opponent usually has enough time to get cloak, or enough gas to get cloak, and the cloak will be started. I would have preferred to see the Banshee first followed by the cloak, just because I don't know, would have been a good idea. But he's going to be going for the Cloak and then the Banshee. 2 Hellions all the way. Circling speed, almost finished, and another Spine going down. And now I just want to drone up like crazy because I am a bit behind in the Harvester game because of those Marines, picking off a couple of them. I didn't get to mine a whole lot of minerals because my drones were bouncing around a lot, and I got to be careful for this hatchery. Now, when you think about it, the only way this hatchery could die is if I would die as well. If he does a normal push like Marines and Marauders or Mass Marine or Marine Hellion, I don't know. If he does a normal push and manages to kill this hatchery with ground units, it's because it destroyed my army and I'm going to lose the game anyway. So I should have taken precautionary measures and got an Evolution Chamber. You can see I don't have an Evolution Chamber. I have a Roachborn on the way for the Hellions, but no Evo Chamber for the possible Banshees, because that's kind of what a Terran player is going to want to do when he sees a vulnerable hatchery like this, but there's none to be seen. And here comes this pesky little Banshee. Cloak is going to be finished in about 10 seconds. She is going to pick off this hatchery. Is she even going to go for the Queen? Yes, she's going to go for the Queen. He realizes that Cloak will be done in time. Going to get enough shots so my Queen can't run away, and now finish the Queen off. And likely this hatchery will follow. I don't have an Evo Chamber. I don't have a lair. All I have is Spawning Pool and a Roachborn. I do have him beat the Harvester count by 6, but this Banshee will probably equalize that. These Roaches that have been made to respond to those Hellions are now going down to the south to try to do what they can, but it's not really looking too good right now. Banshee now sniping some drones. 4 kills, 5 kills, 6 kills. Spores need to be going down. There we go. Now the Spores are starting. Probably get one in the natural just for future. And 7 kills. I'm going to keep that Banshee selected. Let's check out these Roaches down here. He does have a Banshee harassing the Roaches, but he doesn't really have a thick wall off. This supply depot is going to go down in just a few rounds from the Roaches. And when I poke up the ramp, if I focus on that, the other supply depot, I can get in and do some damage. If we check out the, 12 kills on this Banshee, 13 kills, 12 kills before it finally goes down. Choosing to focus on the reactor, only 1 Hellion being able to be made right now. 8 Roaches against 4 Marines and 3 Hellions. Now the SCV count is 1 higher than my drone count, but I'm in his base, I've stopped his mining, and I'm sniping some SCVs. I gotta keep producing those drones and make sure the Banshees can't do any more damage, because I know every single thing he has. I'm doing tons of damage, and I actually lost track of these SCVs. I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of watching my main base. But he's not mining at all. Gonna take down a couple Marines. Is my lair complete? I don't know. I'll have to check in a second. Down go the Roaches with the combined force of those 2 Banshees. But I did some damage. It's now 33 to 23. He does have 2 orbital commands with mules, but only one of them is actually mining. The other one's, looks like he did cancel whatever that was. The other one still needs to land to the expansion. So the lair has completed. The Spire is on the way. Corvid Reactor is on the way, which is the Raven Energy. So increases Raven Energy by 25. So he's switching from Banshee into Ravens with a 3rd command center on the way. He's going to have so many mules and SCVs and scans, but he's not really getting a substantial army. He's got a couple more Banshees looking to do some harassment. Do I even have an Overseer? I don't know if I even have an Overseer. I don't think so. I have 3 Spores in the main. There is a bit of a vulnerable spot right here for the Spire, but I should have some mutas in time to deal with that. And this is really curious. I wonder what he's going to get. Is he going to throw down another tech lab? Yeah, he's going to be going heavy Ravens, maybe. His Lynx coming in and sniping 1 SCV, but those Hellions are going to push them back. And 35 to 30 against a 3 command center Terran with mules. Still not looking too good. However, if these Ravens are as bad as I think Ravens are, I still have a pretty good chance, I believe. These Banshees coming around the east side. East side! East side! And that Overseer is way out of position there. So damn slow, man. 1.88. No speed to be found anywhere. 7 mutas on the way. Continuing to drone up. And this hatchery just now being replaced. That was something that was long overdue. Should have replaced that much, much sooner. Struggling getting toasted. And a nice hidden expansion. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Not even going to land here yet for some reason. I don't know why. Instead, going to land to the west. This guy has got some questionable moves, man. And here come the Banshees. Going for those drones. Is he going to get the drones? Yes, he is. And he's actually going for the Spire now. Where's that Overseer? Oh my god, this Overseer is so slow. Is the Spire actually going to die to 2 Banshees? You've got to be kidding me. Now following up with Vikings, I guess, in response to these mutas. Oh my god, 1 transfuse was all I had. And the Spire is actually going down to 2 Banshees. That is the most depressing thing I have ever seen. But he's still not landing this expansion. This guy, what the hell is he doing? He's got so much saturation. Look at all that saturation. He needs to throw down that command center here. It's pretty much protected, man. You've got a bunker, you've got some Ravens, you've got some Vikings. I don't know, man. This guy's playing very unusually. But it's not like a good type of unusual. It's just a bunch of random stuff thrown together, getting Vikings against air. Point defense drone does work against Mutalisk Glaze, but Mutalisk attack pretty fast. It's not going to be that scary. Looks like I'm trying to run in and kill a Viking. Actually losing 2 Mutals right there. So that point defense drone kind of caught me off guard, and he was able to do a little bit more damage than he should have. Not mining off this additional base. I wonder what his APM is. His APM's not too bad. But now I'm mining myself. It's now 43 to 40, and I would say I'm behind right now, but he still needs to lift this off. I wonder if he just completely forgot about it. He needs to lift that off and land that. He's very paranoid that I will just come in with some mutas or ground force or something and just take him out. 16 lings are on the way, but man, this is really weird. He doesn't even have a lot of money. He's got 5 Hellions, 5 Marines. That's the only anti-ground force he has. These lings just kind of hanging out. They might be going in with those mutas in just a sec here. 3 mutas only out right now. Spire completing. And wait for the mutas. I was saving up some money for that. 8 more mutas plus 1 attack for my lings. No lings, run! Oh, toasty, toasty. Only 1 Raven. 8 mutas, so that's going to be 11 mutas against 6 Vikings and 1 Raven. That's the only anti-air he has. Now he's finally landing that orbital command. This guy is on crack or something, man. Burrowing my spies out here to try to pick off any Hellions or whatever. And this Raven is not even going to have enough energy for a point defense drone. It goes down. These mutas are going to be flying south and picking off all these Vikings. Vikings are terrible unit against here. I guess anything but Brood Lords. Some players will choose to get 1. This Banshee looks like it will be cloaked, so nice cloak right there. At least had a little bit of awareness. Down come the mutas and lings for a little counterattack here. 3 more mutas on the way. This command center is getting underway. 46 to 39. He's still well ahead on that. But the bunker not really protected. Is it going to go down? Yes, it does. These Marines are free for the mutas to kill now, but I have to back off because there's so many turrets. So his position is still pretty strong, but where are the turrets in his base? I don't see a lot of turrets. Only 1 barracks. Oh, 2 barracks. 4 barracks. 4 barracks, 2 of them off reactors, but he's not making any Marines for some reason. I'm not sure why he's not making. He threw out a point defense drone. Oh, that's the old one. He's not making any Marines, and I feel like that's kind of something you want to do in this situation. Oh, there we go. Now he's making 6 Marines. So, yikes. This game is not is way too close. I can't even speak right now. I did notice the stim researching. I am able to force that to cancel. His Hellions are going in for a counterattack, but that's not going to do much. I have a couple spines and some lings there to stop that. Another muta being rallied, destroying every single add-on. His 6th barracks is now 4 barracks. I say 6 because of the reactor add-ons. These Hellions realizing they can't get a whole lot done, and I'm actually expanding to a 3rd hidden base on the low ground in the western position, not knowing he actually had a base here. If you check out the vision, I can't quite see that. That Banshee was sniped, the one with the low life. More lings and another muta on the way. Do my lings or mutas have any upgrades? 0-0 and 1-0 on the lings. And again, he's just not making enough units. This base was so long overdue. This base mined out so darn fast. Landing down the factory to create a little makeshift wall right there. And 14 mutas. Look at those! 34 to 67. 19 mutas now and 33 lings against just 9 Marines, 6 Hellions, and 4 Vikings. He's got so many harvesters and so many bases, but no production and no production like macro abilities. He's just not macroing at all. Now sniping those Hellions with the mutas so my lings can come in and do tons of damage. I've got enough mutas to take down that turret, it looks like. And the Vikings the only thing shooting the air. Sagamin does end up GGing. Wow, that game was a lot closer than it should have been. He should have taken me down after that initial hatchery destruction, but I don't even have anything to say about that. I hesitate to press this button, but I'm going to anyway. Ugh. Check out my stream tomorrow, 1 to 4 p.m. PST. I love you.